Oh, great! Cogs! Ah! Take that, you Machine Empire thugs! Yeah! Zit zit, zit zit, zit zit, zit zit. Yeah! Alright, who's next? Yeah! Power Rangers! Here we have Zeo Ranger II, yellow, out of the package and on display. This is a very fun Legacy Collection action figure. The Legacy Collection figures are very idealized in their body sculpts, not necessarily show accurate, more muscular or thinner waists than perhaps the actors might be. But they do make cool looking figures, and I'm really excited to take a look at the second Zeo Ranger. Zeo Ranger II has her visor with the two different pieces. I always thought it looked like an equal sign when the show first came out. I'm not sure it's a real practical visor shape because you have this blind spot right down the middle, but they were going for these weird shapes. She's got all the cool techno bits in here painted in gold. As you move down, you'll see that the belt is more of a mustardy color. It's not too bad, but it's a shame we couldn't get the shiny paint everywhere. She's got her skirt, which even has a little gold trim on it. And then we get down to the boots. Tanya has great articulation at the head. You can really move that head around. She has a great ab crunch that gives you a lot of range of motion in the torso there. The arms feature nice swivels and pivots, like a ball-like joint there at the shoulders. A swivel below that. Single jointed elbows. A swivel at the glove, as well as great joints at the wrists. Both hands are sculpted so they can hold accessories, of which she comes with two. She's got her Ranger weapon here, her staff sword thing, in a more condensed form. Obviously this doesn't extend. And then she has her blaster on the other holster. These holsters are easily removed, which I think maybe could be a problem for kids, but, the Legacy Collection really is a collector's line. But they look good, and they move around so they don't get in the way when you're posing her. The skirt is pretty rigid, and is definitely going to hinder her hip joints quite a bit, even though there is a slit in the side of it. So she has the ability to swivel and move those hips around some. Below that, she has a double-jointed knee, and I'm not totally sure if my figure is correct. It feels like her knees really bend oddly. This one kind of bends in a little bit, while this one's pretty straight, which I'm not really sure about. She does have a boot-cut swivel here, as well as really great ankle joints. With the limitations of the skirt, it's a little bit harder to find dynamic poses with Yellow Ranger, but she's definitely a cool figure nonetheless. Like the other Legacy figures, instead of Tanya coming with her signature weapon, she comes with a piece to the Build-A Figure Megazord, this time being one of the legs. Here's the Zeo Megazord put together so far. I did use a hairdryer to warm up both parts of this joint here before I popped it together, because I have heard of a few people actually breaking the peg off, and I was a little nervous about that. So the little bit of extra heat there made that nice and easy, and I'll continue to build my Megazord as I review these figures. Hey boys and girls, today's episode of Super Exciting Outrageous Toy Review featured the Power Rangers Zeo Legacy Collection Yellow Ranger. It's a GameStop exclusive.